So this is a follow-up to my other project video of a couple of days ago. Very briefly, this entails upgrading my video card to one that I hope will allow me to use a local instance of Comfy UI for some AI video generation. And I'm particularly looking to the latest release of Minimax H3 as a basis for that. The RTX 3060 card arrived from eBay and appears to be working as expected after shoehorning it into my home-built tower PC. This is one of the two Windows computers I own and actually is our home computer, although it's not used very much these days. My wife pretty much just uses it to play games or music while waiting for the laundry to finish. All right, package arrived from eBay, knife in hand. Let's get busy. Well, looks remarkably like a video card, and they did a nice job of cleaning it. Fans are clean, contacts and so on, fins. Looks good. Let's hope it's the right card and then it works. Yeah, it's not so much getting down on the floor, it's getting back up again at my age, so luckily there's furniture around so I can hang on to stuff. Let's see if we have combustion. Oh, got a BIOS screen, that's something. Windows twirly thing, also good. Yep. I fixed the RGB keyboard. So far we're still seeing the basic display adapter, so I don't know if it's hunting for drivers or if it doesn't recognize the card or what. We'll give it a few minutes here. So reinstalled the NVIDIA drivers, updated versions, and it looks like it's seeing it. RTX 3060, which is good. Okay, so a little bit later, this is Comfy UI. I didn't download Minimax H3 yet because it's big, and this computer only has a Wi-Fi connection, which is pretty slow. So as you can see, it's node-based, which was kind of the scary part I was referring to in the first video. The model I use is a smaller one. It's 2.1 Fun Camera, which I think is just one of those kind of weird little AI slop kind of things. It is working though. It is processing the image here. You can see it's going along here. And we just got it set to, I think it's 512 by 512 for the output, I believe. I don't know how to read this yet, so just bear with me. Yeah, 512 by 512 here for the output. So we shall see the input was a little bigger. I think the input was 1320 by 1328. So we'll see what happens. And I'll get a better, an actual video output of the results so you can see it. Okay, so it is working, which is great. Okay, so for those of you who are keeping track, I'm still running MX Linux, although I do have the GNOME desktop now. So I am connecting to the computer downstairs via Remina and RDP, and as you can see, my test did finish. It took about 335 seconds, which is just around 6 minutes. Which is not bad. That's kind of better than I thought. It is using a lower resolution. It's using 0.3, so it's using 736 by 416, which is about half of the resolution I usually use for these things. I usually do 1280 by 768, sort of, the bottom end of HD. Just to save on, mostly to save on credits when using Kling. So I would assume if you bump that up, it's going to take significantly longer. However, it did work. And there's a little video here you can see moving around here with the lady playing the guitar. And I have to say, it actually followed the instructions quite well. I have had trouble in Kling getting it to actually make her play the guitar properly, because she would actually, regardless of how I prompted it, it would often play it like a guitar because, she's holding it like a guitar. So that was interesting that I was able to make her play it like the instrument that it is, the guitar. So I'll put a full screenshot of this in the video so you can see it. But it does work. So I'm going to try it with the higher resolution, like, 1280 by 736. I don't know if my video cards can support that. If it doesn't, I can always upscale whatever output I can get and see how that works. So this basically has been a success so far. Comfy UI is not as hard to use as I thought. I mean, there's lots of stuff I'm not touching, but just the initial, generation of stuff, it works fine. So yeah, I'm quite happy with all this. So I count this as a success. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope it's not too boring. I find this stuff interesting, so hopefully somebody else will. And we'll catch you next time. Cheers. Hey, if you got something out of this video, please consider liking and subscribing. And remember, be excellent to each other.